Okay, so for this question, you have to realize that there are two straight roads, one semicircular road, and that Mr. Lee starts at A while Mr. Tan will actually start at B. So from the information, you must be able to draw out a drawing such that you can understand the question better. So for example, Mr. Lee, we let him start at X speed. So when he reaches the semicircular road, which is here, he travels at 70% of X speed. So on the way, right, when he exits semicircular road to B, he still travels at X speed. So for Mr. Tan, he travels at X plus 10, which is 10 km faster. So for all the way throughout. So information is that Mr. Tan starts at 9 AM, Mr. Lee starts at 8 AM, and then the thing is, they will meet at 11 AM on a certain position on the semicircular road. So both of them will actually meet at the same time at 11 AM. So these are the information that you have to take note from the whole question in order to do the next few parts. So for part 1, we want to find X, which is the speed they are traveling at. So use that Mr. Tan travels from 11 AM to 1:30 PM, which is 2.5 times X plus 10. 2.5, which is 2.5 hours within this time. So this is the distance from A till the time they meet, which is 11 AM. So Mr. Lee would travel from 8 AM to 10:30 AM, which is until 11 AM after that. So 2.5 times X, which is the straight road, while half times 7/10 of X, which is the half an hour he travels on a semicircular road. So you must understand that 1 and 2, they are the same distance, so you can equate them together. You solve it, simplify it, you should get X equals to 71 and 3/7 kilometers per hour. So Mr. Lee will travel at X, which is 71 and 3/7. So you round it up, it will be 71.43 kilometers per hour. So Mr. Tan will travel at 10 km faster, so you just add 10 onto it. So Mr. Tan will travel at 81.43 kilometers per hour. So for part 2, you want to find the total distance. So you just use 81.43 kilometers per hour times 4.5. This 4.5 will be the time taken for Mr. Tan to travel from town B to town A, since he reaches at 1:30 PM and he starts at 9 AM. So the total distance will be 366.43 kilometers. So for Mr. Lee, the distance equals to 2.5 times 71.43 plus half times this, which will be 203.57 kilometers. So for Mr. Tan, distance will be 81.43 times 2, which is 162.86 kilometers. So for part 4, distance by Mr. Lee on semicircular road is just half times 7/10 times 71.43 equals to 25 kilometers. So because he starts the route at 10:30 AM and he travels for 30 minutes, so it will be half times the speed. So for V, right, the circumference is 2 pi r. So since it's only half, 25 km is half, so it's half times 2 pi r equals to 25. R will be 7.96 kilometers. So Mr. Tan, time taken is always distance over speed will give you the time taken. So it will be 0.31 hour. So the time Mr. Tan reaches the semicircular road will be 11 AM minus 0.31 hour. So it will be 10:41 AM. So distance from end of circular road to town B equals to this, minus away 2 times 25 kilometers of semicircular road, because the first part is half, so the whole distance will be 50. So from A to start of semicircular road will be 71.43 times 2.5. So this will be the distance from end of circular road to town B. So time Mr. Lee took from end of circular road to town B, same distance over speed, will give you 1.93 hours. So Mr. Lee reaches town B will be 11 AM plus 30 minutes, which is the second half of the semicircular road, plus 1.93 hour, which will be 1:26 PM.